I'm Katie Lindsay here with Paul Wasicka, the winner of the National Heads Up Poker Championship. Well, first of all, congratulations. You've been through a lot of matches. In this last match, it was the best out of three. The first match was a little longer than the second. Tell me a little bit about what went on.
The first match, it was getting down to the blinds getting up there, and we started having to gamble. I kept on being really aggressive towards the end, and putting him in some all-in spots, which he survived with jacks against my queen 8, and then with 7-5 suited against my ace jack, and then got him all in it for a third time with 6-8 on a 6-3-3 board, and he had ace jack of spades, so it was basically a coin flip again, and managed to knock him out there. So that match was just a battle, and I really don't think I could have played any better that match. So I was just so relieved to take it down, because had I not won that match, I would have just been like, man, if I can't play any better than that, then I don't know, But that gave me a little bit of confidence, and the second game I was a little bit more aggressive and using that psychological edge that I have one up on him, and I was also getting a lot of hands, and so I just decided that second game I was going to go super aggressive and put him in an awkward spot. And that's what I did, and forced him into a spot where top pair heads up is a really big hand, but I just kept on forcing big pots on him, and took a pretty big lead early on and never looked back.
In the last hand, when you flopped the straight, did you think, this is it, I have it?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he raised pre-flop and I just called, and when I check raised the flop, and I was just like, please have a hand, because I know you're not going to fold an ace king or a king queen or anything like that, and I was like, if he has any pair, he's not going anywhere, and not only that, but he's like basically drawing dead, which is what ended up happening. I mean, had he had a draw or something like that, it wouldn't have been as favorable. I mean, it still would have been nice, but up against a flush draw, he would have had plenty more outs. But the way it turned out, just couldn't have asked for any better tournament ending.
You finished second at last year's main event. Now this, how does it compare?
For this one, it was just, I was mostly in a state of shock. I mean, this is my first tournament win ever, and so I was happy inside, but I just am still like kind of in a dazed state, so it doesn't really show on the outside, but I'm definitely ecstatic on the inside, and Chad was a great opponent, I was just really happy to stick with my reads all tournament long and take it down.
I'm sure everyone wants to know how you're going to celebrate.
I don't even know. I haven't thought that far ahead. I just take it one step at a time. So now that it's actually done, probably go open a bottle of champagne, and I got my family here and a bunch of friends. So we'll probably go back home, and I'd like to end the night taking my dog on a walk.
Congratulations and enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
I'm Katie Lindsay for pokerwire.com.